Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Captain Black Cloud 2 coming to you live. Thanks for coming. Hope you stick around. Please like, comment, and share. But definitely subscribe. Alright, tonight we're going to do some Blast, as the title says. And if you want to talk about Halo, we can. I just watched the 8th episode. I've been watching them all. The first 3 I watched as a clump, then I watched 4 and 5 as a clump. And then I think I watched 6, 7, 8 more or less as they dropped. The Angry Joe show panned most of them, except for maybe number 5. But it's kind of a mess. It follows nothing in the games, basically. You know, there's things that are just, oh, this gun doesn't work until Master Chief or someone picks it up, and then it does. Or just a whole bunch of stuff that's just cringe a lot of times.
Remember the General's words! Deploying bomb!
I need a turret, not one of those. Oh wait. I get one of those already? That must be low point day. See that coming, pal, did you?
Cannot falter. Work together.
What? I didn't get off a shot? Oh, I think I'm gonna die. I died. Oh. Where was he? Oh. How did I not get a clean kill on that?
The order is starting to buckle.
stuck, guys.
We're against the wall, but don't give up.
Thank you. Got 100 points per dying. Fudge!
Can't defeat the order today. Retreat.
Well, that was a clean kill. This time. Wow. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got all those as a jump trooper. Yeah, all red boys. Yeah, I don't care about that. 3 rounds of blast. 5 enemies. Officer for 5 minutes. Alright, looks like we're going to try officer. And then, my God! I got kicked again. After just starting up the game. This is insane, man. It's like they force you to make sure you team up with people so you don't get kicked. And then you end up getting kicked sometimes as a team. This is getting stupider and stupider. Alright, there's a... I don't want to play Starfighter tonight. Am I crashing? What's going on? Am I loading? Fight the wind. Fight the wind. I don't want to fight the wind. I want to summon on my Summoner Wars. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And then we'll send friend things out. If you like being friendly. And then we will collect. Alright, we're starting in a minute.
Rowdy soldiers, we stand together.
Troopers are landing. Intercept the enemy squads. Eliminate all attackers. Our tactics have been successful so far.
Report back to the Battlefront.
He who controls the upstairs controls the spikes.
Grenade, get down! Turret ready. We stand together! Grenade deployed! Auto guns ready. Without us, the Rebel Alliance falls! Grenade out!
Wow, first time I've ever spawned up here.
Continue the
Assist!
assault.
Damn it. God bless America. I can't get any traction.
Target's coming in.
That was a solid kill. The fuck? Come on, son. Fighting teapot.
Hostile inbound. Your position.
One last assault. That's all it should take.
What? God bless America.
We're wounded and ready to fall, but we still have teeth.
That was fast. I still don't think I got 2 kills. 2 lousy kills. Oh, Miss Straw. Sorry, I haven't been watching the Halo drama videos coming out as it goes down in flames. Yeah. It's a Hollywood mess. That is correct. It pretty much is. There was a good battle scene in episode 5, but it lasted maybe 5-10 minutes. There's a black actor in there that really sticks. Oh my gosh! Kicked again! I am so sick of this. I am so sick of this. I am so sick of this. I wish Fighting Teapot would. I don't think he's my friend. He would take my friend request. But maybe he's like Baby Shakers and Tweeter trash. Alright, I gotta play one more blast. See if I can find that guy again. Thanks for being here, Miss Straw. How you doing tonight? This might be my last game. I've been trying to go out for 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get to go out and maybe, but probably not, the movies. Fighting Teapot. Let's see if he's my friend.
We'll bring this empire down!
Alright, we'll try this again. See if I can cancel friend request. Try again. Why won't Fighting Teapot take my friend request? Uh-oh.
Auto guns ready.
I mean, who licensed such as a big IP? Where'd you go, girl? I really hate it when they
They've
just
got momentum
leave.
now. Can't let them keep it up.
They just ran away from me.
For the Rebel Alliance!
They're off balance and demoralized. Stay on them.
Turret ready. For the Rebel Alliance! Grenade out. Without us, the Rebel Alliance falls! We'll bring this empire down! Grenade out! Turrets on.
Oof. Sorry, I love this map.
They're going
on the edge! Oh my god! Hey, I landed. Well, sort of. So dumb sometimes. Oh, thank God it was my own. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, let's see if I can take command up here. Alright, stuck the landing here. Everybody up there? Alright, this is the spot that everybody loves. Come on, back out. Come on, open that door. Open that door. I'm doing good so far. Your live notification popped just as I was looking for a new video to watch. Cool. So it's fortuitous for me. Dar who? Who'd I kill? What? Where were they? Alright, no more jumping around like an idiot. Alright, open that door, buddy. I know you're there. Ugh. Thinking of fully coming out that door, huh? I guess for the other door, aren't you? I'm not dumb. I might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. We'll be just a bit saucy.
Their forces are
He jumped off the edge. He ain't gonna survive. Nice shooting. Also love that the text code for this symbol V is victory. Okay, where are they all hiding? I need to try pressing that ball. I mean, get my ass shot. I just love playing up here. Chemical Romance. 64 to 37. I think we're dominating a bit. Where are they all spawning, man? Back out, pal. Trolls are gonna come out. A or B. Wait for more people to spawn up with him. No, you're in there unless you quit the game. Unless you're respawning and it's another rocket trooper.
They're coming apart. One solid blow will do it.
I know you can get up there anymore.
Infantry heading your way.
Really?
Imps coming in!
Not today, pal. did I just see? I look like a pale reflection of those walls there. Ugh. Did you get to go out? No, I did not. I did not get to go out to eat. We're probably just going to go to our other favorite. I should check. We got another theater. The one theater is no longer doing a 3 o'clock or 3:30 show of The Northman. That's an Imagine Canton in Canton. Hold on, I'm going to blow my nose. Apologies. So our hibachi or our beady Mongolians for the stir fry is going to be out. We might go to what used to be called Asia City tomorrow, and there's a theater in Saline that may have it, but I haven't looked. My wife did. I'll have to look. But we might just do dinner and save the movies for Tuesday or Wednesday or Monday or something. I'll look at that. Really? I got kicked again? Alright, well, we need to play a little longer. It's usually good. I mean, between hibachi, beady Mongolians, the only problem with beady Mongolians now is that stupid bowl issue. You're limited one. I'm getting that all you can eat, but you still only get one. Okay, I'll take mine and my wife's. I'll get my stuff for my sauce, and then she'll demand 2 while mine's getting cooked.
Starting elimination sweep.
Oh my gosh. You play as the officer. Yeah, I'll follow you, dude. I see what you're spinning in. Whoa! What happened? I see, so you're going to see Northman. Yeah, I've heard it's really good epic tale being made the monitor. Yeah, it's supposed to be very good. Still, it's kind of the reason I see it.
10,000 systems rely on us. Turret is online.
The advantage is ours. Use it.
Oh, I didn't see him there.
You are the elite. Seize victory. Autogun ready. Clear for grenade.
They're surging forward. We have a problem.
Tied up. What do you mean surging forward?
The Empire's new order is eternal. Get set.
They're struggling to keep up.
Counting down. To victory, follow me. Deploy grenade.
So I think everyone said why. Some might only be so
We will bring security to
fussy
the
about their
galaxy.
bowl. But you know, it used to not be that way. I used to be able to get
Guns ready.
as many bowls as I want. Well, give me a health boost, woman. I gave you a boost. Where's my health boost? It used to be I could get, they put the soup bowls out. Now you got to ask for soup bowls. They charge you separately, even with an all you can eat for a soup.
Fight for peace and the Empire. Turret ready. Autogun ready and set. Get
Oof. Yeah, it's like, you know, I used to say 3 bowls for me and then like 1 for the wife. I would get my meat and veggies on 1.
Laid out. Autoguns ready. For victory, follow me!
Alright. I think I've got about 5 minutes in under my belt with this guy. I can go to a special unit. There you go, days when all you can actually meant that, not just all you can fit in a belt. Well, yeah, you can get the all you can eat, but now it's not, you have to pay separately for a soup and a salad, and each is $2. So you're $16.99 or 17 bucks. Now it goes up to
Autogun ready.
21 bucks. At that point, I should be going to getting the lunch prices at and now they got rid of lunch at it's not a Genghis Khan, what is it?
We will bring security to the galaxy. Counting down.
Brazilian steakhouse. Where'd he go? Where'd she go?
What's the trap? Fight for peace and the Empire.
A Brazilian steakhouse called Gaucho's in Livonia, Michigan. I mean, it was awesome. And now it's only on Fridays. But I mean, if we're gonna pay like 25 bucks for lunch, and I don't really like their salads, and now they're down to 1 soup. Used to be 1 vegetarian, 1 meat soup. Now that there's not.
The rebels will break under our feet. Make room.
Oh, you killed my turret?
For victory, follow me. Grenade out.
So yeah, they have lunch now 1 day a week. We used to get there, like they opened 11, they would have lunch until like 2 or 3, then they would close for a little bit and do dinner at 4. Now it's only dinner.
Grenade out. Palpatine's name forward.
I think that's enough for me. I can do one of these guys. I like their kit. Why would I start down here? Oh my gosh. So dumb. Forget that. Just more vegetables and meat. Well, I don't put that many vegetables in. Mushrooms, maybe. I used to do pineapple. And then a bowl for my stuff. Now I've got to get like 6 little tiny 2 to 3 ounce little bowls. Really? I still died in that mess? A pack of us. God, come on. Oh my gosh, you got 2 of us. There's a fast spawn and didn't hit my health bar. What? I triggered the health! Come on! Good. By inflation, yeah, that's it, by identification. They're also talking about that they did at one store. They're going to think about going to all right, they're talking about going to a one plate thing, like at all their locations. I'm done. I can go to any other restaurant and get that. Any other restaurant. I like choosing my own meats, choosing my own vegetables, or multiple meats or multiple vegetables, choosing my own sauces, choosing my own spices, and mixing it up, and have them mix it up and cook it right there in front of me, fresh. That's the draw of the place. Not that someone dropped my burger and then they picked it up and just barely dusted it off, maybe not even rinsed it off, and they're going to serve it to me. I get to see how it's cooked. I get to choose the ingredients. I can see that they look fresh. That's the draw of me going to, like, the hibachi, which has a stir fry. Which, what's the other place? And BD's. We've lost so many of those with the stir fry. The Asia City used to have a stir fry. Now they're under different management. They're called China Palace. They don't have a stir fry. So, you know, I'm kind of done with that. All right, let me see if Leia Hadi's on, I'll stay. This is Thursday night, Friday morning. This is... Oh, she is on. Yes, I will join her. I mean, that's what Mongolian BD is all about. Yeah, but it's like the 3rd, possibly the 4th owner. And they want to change their model, their business model. Okay, good luck with that. I like the fact also that they, if every $150 you spend, you get 15 back. 10%. You know, you got to see about the points. Where's everybody?
Turret locked on.
Whoop, wrong button. I wonder if they are having trouble getting enough ingredients at a low price. I don't think so. I would rather pay a little bit more, but I'm not going to pay for a salad that I'm only going to get one of. What is that? I literally can't get through there because I'm on my own stuff. Pay for one salad. God, wait for me!
Fight for peace and the empire.
May the force be with you, always.
You're the chosen one. Grenade out. To victory. Follow me. Get there. You were the chosen one.
All right, Chucky. Chucky.
For empire and emperor. Grenade out. Counting down. The rebels will break under our foot.
Double your efforts. Moving free on the
Grenade
empire.
out.
Target scanned. Moving fire.
Slow down!
To victory. Follow me.
Oh, we're down to one character. Whoever this guy is, if he's brave enough to stick around, he's brave enough to get an invite. I like tenacity. Playing all by himself. And who's this person? Are they with Leia? Nope. Who's this guy? I thought it was Chucky Fingers. No, it's Curry Saders. Okay, no friend request to them. Who's this person? Green Goat Forelegs? Okay. Alright. Well, if Leia Hottie doesn't send me an invite, I might be done with this. So, well, they got rid of one thing. They got rid of, they used to have, for the seafood, they have, like, salmon. I think they had cod out this time. No, they used to have cod. Maybe they got salmon or some other whitefish, but they got salmon. It's really good. I had them steam it and make me 2 good bowls. The one manager that made it for me left them in big pieces. The other one pulverized it to absolutely nothingness. It was like, looked like it was one step short of being put in a blender on a puree for baby food. Oof. But they used to have scallops. I would love the scallops. They're a bit on the salty side, and that's a problem. They shouldn't be that salty. And I kept thinking, maybe it's the sauces or the spice I'm adding, because I used to have like, I used to add the oil that they had for the salad dressing, and then I put the wine in. Now they don't even have oil in the wine for the salads. To make a simple salad dressing. You know, oil and vinegar, wine vinegar, whatever it was. You know, instead of getting like the 16 different dressings. If I want soup, I've got to ask for these little soup bowls that are about, I don't know, 7 to 8 ounces, maybe 10 at the most. I used to use those for sauces. I used to take 3 of them, grab 6 to 7 eggs most of the time, crack them. The reason 3 bowls is separate out the whites. One would go the yolks, one would go the shells. Take the yolks up, put some seasonings in that, like usually A1, and white sesame seeds, or sometimes, what do they have? They have the green sesame seeds, wasabi sesame seeds, to add some heat. Oh, I left her? Oh, yeah. Don't leave me. Oh, I can't join? Alright, well, I'm done. Unless you send me a friend invite. Alright, well, thanks for watching, Mistral. There's very few on the enemy team. Yeah, that's that one guy left. And I can't even join now that she's gotten a full game. So I've been on for, I don't know if you can see my screen. It says 59 minutes and 29, 30, blah, blah, seconds. So I'm at an hour. I do want to go to wife out tomorrow being Friday. Lunch will be busy. Kind of restaurants that have buffets, you want to be busy because that way there's a fresh turnover of ingredients, and getting there first thing in the morning. I like what I call, and it's not really, but I call it the scum on the egg drop soup. That's basically, it does form like a top where, if you ever seen gravy that sits about a while, it gets like a skin on it. I call it scum, but it's very tasty. It's thicker than the normal soup, and I like my soup thick. Otherwise, I put a boatload of crackers in it. So, but yeah, I like egg drops, and plus a lot of the egg white chunks rise to the top. They probably put that out there about 9:30, 10, and then it sits till they open the doors at 11. It's one of the first things they probably make, and that's why it's such a nice topping. And I want to be the first person to get it. So I've seen the other idiots go up there, hey, I'll just take the ladle and stir it all up. It's like, screw that, dude. I'm going to get my scum. You can take what's left after that, and you can stir it to your heart's content. But I've seen people do that. Literally, I'm standing there. They just step right in front of me. They grab the ladle, and they stir it up. I almost want to punch them in the face when they do that. I'm sorry. But it's like, it's just annoying when they cut in front of you, first of all. And then to do that, it's one step to me shy of just spitting in the food after you take yours. I mean, I'm exaggerating, of course, but come on. Leave the scum alone. You know? Why are you stirring it up? Just part it, dip your thing in if you don't want the scum, and move along. You know, sometimes if I come back later, or I am there later, and there's maybe just a little, sometimes I'll scrape the edges where it actually kind of cakes on the side and leaves this ring around the thing as it, you know, evaporates down. Or the people don't stir it before I get there, yet it's gone. So I think some do, but they don't stir it right to the edges. So I've taken the container, touch it real quick, see if it's too hot. But if not, I'll put the ladle on the edge, and I'll rotate the soup thing, which is about 8 to 12 inches around, and then rotate it and scrape all that goodness on the edge, which is very dry, if not dried out, and then put that in my bowl, and then add some of the other stuff on top, and then I'll stir it up and mix it. A lot of times I'll just take it home. I'll just take 2 bowls full, put it in like a pint container, and it's like $2. Or if I go for a full quart, which is like 4 bowls, which are probably 8 ounces or 9 ounces, and then it'll fill up the quart, and that's $4. And I love that. I've gone to other places where just the walk-in ones with a hole in the wall, as basically they are with no seating, they charge $5, $6, $7 for a quart of soup. Usually that's cost-cutting measures. All right, the place near me had only 4 meat options: beef, pork. You got lamb? Oh my God, I can't even get lamb anymore. That's why I want Hot Pot to come back to this place. They had it. Then when they closed down for COVID, they stopped it. Then they bought all the equipment, but they can't get the stupid township of Ypsilanti to let them do it because you need hood vents over. I'm like, why? And the guy said, yeah, that's what I said. Why? It just makes steam. It's steam. It's not smoke. It's not a fire hazard. You don't need extinguishers there. It's a magnetic induction plate like they have in Cleveland at Kintaro's all-you-can-eat sushi and hot pot. I love the hot pot. We don't have a hot pot except on the east side of Madison Heights, and that you got to pay for by the piece. Like you had to buy a plate of beef for $4, a plate of lamb for $4. It might be more now. And that, or you can get a discount and get the all-you-can-eat and then get the discount on that. But it's that point, why? And the place over in Madison Heights used to have crab legs, all-you-can-eat for dinner on Fridays and Saturdays, and occasionally lobster too. And then they got rid of both. And now there's no point driving like 60 miles to get there. Yeah, the lamb was the biggest draw. No other eatery had it. Well, yeah, what kind of place is that? Is it a Mongolian hot pot or is it a stir fry? I mean, they used to have lamb at the Mongolian BDs. They used to have duck too on occasion. Then they got rid of it at like the Canton store, but occasionally they would have it at the Ann Arbor store. And we go there because my daughter was going to college in the area, you know, like around U of M. So we'd pop in there and get that, you know, and then we'd take them out to dinner. You know, they lived like 2, 3, 4 blocks away from the downtown area. They lived in like one of the church houses that I guess the pastor didn't use since my kids were going to a Concordia there, and my daughter for music and my son-in-law to be a pastor. And they got married, I think, while they were there still. And, yeah, we used to take them out for dinner. You know, they'd just walk down there. Oh, they could drive, you know, but it was just a quick walk. And, yeah, we treat them to dinner down there. Yeah, the lamb was the biggest draw. You ever had BBQ? It was nice while we had a flourishing economy to afford all this luxury, wasn't it? Yeah, well, that's the thing, too. My wife said she drove by a Best Buy. And it was basically empty. I'm thinking, you know what? Pretty much everything at Best Buy is a luxury. You know, electronics. I don't know if I guess they still sell DVDs, but a lot of people buy it digitally. So, you know, what are they selling? Games. A lot of people buy those digitally. I mean, I got the PS5 for my daughter, and when she won it free at her place, she calls it club, and now I don't even know what the name of it is really, but she won it there, and now she's got a part-time job there as a cook. And it's got the DVD drive. I wouldn't have it any other way. So, but yeah, I mean, I like to have the hard copy. I know I probably should have downloaded Battlefront 2 when it came out here digitally, but here's the thing. I tried to there was something else free that I had. I don't know if it was Detroit Become Human or something else. No, I think it was, maybe it was Red Dead. No, maybe something else. Whatever it was, they wanted me to delete my disc copy to download the free digital copy, which I should have done. I didn't. And then I could, if I wanted at some point, I could still use the hard copy later or give it away to my son if and when he comes back to Michigan after being in Kentucky, or the other one who was in Oregon in the Army. They straight tore down the Office Depot and Office Max. I mean, that's not cool. Yeah, I mean, we're finding going out to eat is not as nice or as cheap, and we're gonna had to kind of cut back. Thank God we bought a bunch of soups that I like: Camel split pea, Meyer's bean with bacon, Campbell's bean with bacon, Progresso beef and vegetables. I'm looking right at them. Got to put them away still. And over up in the corner, we got some clam chowder and then some chunky soups. And then, you know, soups last. Basically, unless the can goes rusty, theoretically they last forever. They might be a bit off tasting, but nowadays they line cans with like a plastic liner. So unless they're like full-on tomatoes on them, they generally don't eat through it. That's messed up, though. I can't see a reason to delete your hard copy. Well, yeah, they wouldn't let me download the free one in case something happens to my disc. I'm always worried about if my Battlefront 2 disc gets too scratched. And I've had that happen on something else. It was too messed up to play. I used to be able to go into GameStop, and if you bought a used disc, they'd have like kind of like a disc cleaner, but it was a professional one. I bought the disc cleaner. It's got this little turn crank handle, and you spray some stuff on it. And it's supposed to kind of clean it up, and then you spray it with something like plexiglass cleaner, and then you shine it up, and it gets rid of and or fills most of the scratches. But I had a professional one that did it like in about 30 seconds to a minute. I mean, high-speed spinning at GameStop. I don't know if they still have those there or not. But, yeah, they would buff all the copies up, right as you bought it. Chef Boyardee, canned pastas are the meal replacements for me. I mean, Chef Boyardee. When I think of Chef Boyardee, I think of SpaghettiOs. And unless they have meatballs in it, I don't really like the Franks, and I don't like the plain ones. The con pastas with the spaghetti and meatballs are okay. I mean, especially when they were $1. But everything is like 25% up. I mean, when you get 8.5% inflation per month, doesn't that mean after 3 months it's 25%-ish or more? Oh, yeah. Disc wear and tear is real. Yeah, it is. And also the PS4, as it pulls in and out my games, there's little drive wheels that run across the surface of the disc. And it's slowing down, taking out the disc when I wanted to play Lego Star Wars. So I'm having issues with that. I just got to make space. Like, my cable box is flat, lays down. It's about maybe 12 by 8 by 4. The PlayStation's just a little bit smaller. Maybe 10 by 8 by 3, but I have it up on this thing I bought at Five Below. It's a small fan that runs off the USB, so it's hopefully cools it down. But as soon as I start my game up, my fan runs like crazy on it. Now my PS3 is still here with its joysticks totally gathering dust. I haven't played that in ages, but don't have the heart to throw it away, and I don't want to trade it in. There's some games on there I might want to go back to, like Sherlock Holmes. Was a free game, but it never came on the PS4. So yeah, I did a lot of digital downloads on that. There's a space between my TVs and my speakers that I don't really use on my stereo. My speakers are 3-foot high RTRs, and I'll have to make a small shelf on it. I mean, I've got this giant, what used to be a what do you call it? It's about 4 feet wide. It was a folding what do you call it? Study thing, and it was about 6 foot tall. It opened up. You had a place for the computer in the center. You had disk storage all over the round. You had a place for your hard drive. A chair could roll underneath. Had a pull-out drawer for the keyboards. And I used that to study at when I was going to college when we lived in Detroit. But it did not survive the trip. I bought a second one. That also did not survive the trip. They literally fell apart. I mean, we got a moving van, a professional one. We didn't try to put it in some stupid rinky-dink trailer. We got a U-Haul thing, covered van. And when we moved our stuff, but it didn't survive the trip, and moving in, it just kind of fell apart. So I busted up, but I saved few of the boards for different things to make shelving out of, and I made extra shelves for it out of other office desk things. But this thing was a cabinet. It folded in and closed in on itself. Had a lock and key too. Soups aren't really to my taste except for clam, corn, and potatoes. I love clam chowder, dude. That is one of my favorites. Clam chowder. Anything that's basically, even if it's condensed. I mean, that's why I like the condensed bean with bacon and pea. I don't add the full can of milk or water, and it's always milk. And yeah, for me, I don't like to buy whole milk, but for the soups, makes it awesome. I like to buy the skim if I'm doing cereal. But yeah, I use half a can because otherwise, I'm still adding crackers to most of my soups. But if I make it that thin, I've got to add more crackers. Every time I go places, like the wife, she used to go to Wendy's Chili's until she choked on that or swallow or inhaled that chili bean and ended up being in the hospital, and she's still suffering the effects from it. She's still not over her pneumonia, really. Still going in for breathing treatments from that stupid one chili bean that she coughed up. But I mean, I have a whole Ziploc bag full of crackers. Plus, we bought some when they were being reduced. I think that's where we got them. Like they're non-salty saltines, you know, whatever. They're crackers without the salt. You know, like the tubes, not tubes, but the square ones. They come in like 4 tubes. I guess they're tubes, but they're just not circular tubes. They're square ones. And I crush usually like 8 of those at a time. If I'm using the non-salty ones, probably should. My salt's not great, but I'm sorry talking about food so much. I love food. I'm a foodie, but you know I can't afford to go out to the Gauchos anymore. They raise their prices, and again, Friday only lunch. Maybe I could talk the wife into going to there. And there's a theater up that way, but I gotta check after I'm done with this to see where that Northman is, because I do want to see that. We saw, what was it, Lost City, and now it's on one of the movie channels that we get. So a week later after we saw it, what else did we see? We saw something else that was decent. Oh, that Nick Cage movie, The Miraculous Weight of something. Nick Cage was playing literally himself, Nick Cage. You know, a movie-fied version of himself, but still Nick Cage, and that was his character's name. And he's a movie star. So that's a good movie. I highly recommend it. If you don't catch it at the theaters, do find it on video somewhere. But yeah, I love soups. I don't eat enough of them. I mean, the wife still likes to go out and grab a burger or two. Sometimes I get tired of burgers. You know, we don't cook much at home. I mean, a can of soup for her is cooking. She's not great in the kitchen, so so we eat a lot of stuff that comes prepackaged. I don't care if she makes me like pizza, frozen pizza rolls occasionally. You know, anything to fill my belly. I mean, I'm sick of eating, like, I just finished a bag of Doritos. They were kind of stale, but, you know, picking up and cleaning up and moving stuff around. It's like, oh, where was this hiding? You know, I got a half a bag of chips. So, yeah, we don't cook a lot. I mean, occasionally she'll make bacon for me, just bake it. And I want her to make eggs occasionally. I don't cook a lot either, by the way. My leg, I can't stand to stand anymore because of my knee. So for me, cooking is I can cut. I'll cut and do vegetables, you know, sitting down. I can do that in the living room, you know, I can prep. But for me to just stand there and watch, you know, anything with a flame on it, I just can't do it. You know, I can throw something in the oven or the microwave, but that's hard for me too because it's hard to see. Our kitchen lights kind of went kapoof, and I can maybe fix it, but I've got to pull out the fridge because the light switches, I got this really huge fridge and it's kind of blocking the light switch, and I have to go up and down the stairs, which my legs are really hard to do now, and turn off the power. I've trained as an electrician, so I know how to play switches. It's just I need leg work that I really can't do, and the wife really can't pull stuff out. So I have to wait till one of my sons or my daughters comes home and help with it. You know, and they have to be here for more than a day just to visit to do it. You know, it takes planning, and you know, we have to have light, so we'll need a backup light source and not just a flashlight. First to see, make sure the power's off. I got my testers for that. But yeah, I could replace the light switch and make it work again, but I haven't. Just been lazy on that issue. I mean, we've got a hood light, and then there's a light above the sink which can help in there, but it's not well lit, and we don't really use the dining table. That just has a lot of our foods sitting on the table since we packed up the cupboards. Kind of was prepping for I don't want to say Y2K, but you know, who knows with Biden inflation and the food shortage now. So we stocked up on a bunch of canned goods, and they're everywhere. I got a box of them here and a box of them there, and the cupboard's just stock full of them. Like I said, they're good for about 10 years, maybe longer. Just, you know, if they're bulgy, toss them. Don't take a chance. If they're dented, don't take a chance. I mean, really severely dented, not just a little ding on the side, barely a ding. But if you're not sure, take the label off, look for rust. You know, if not, you toss it and move along. So anyhow, thanks for being here, Miss Strahl. I appreciate it and the conversations. Hopefully, again, I'll do that movie tomorrow. The wife's going to pay for the meal since it's before my paycheck. Oh, and yeah, we got to get our brakes fixed on our car, front and back. So we'll probably spread that out, like front the first week, right after I get paid, the back the next month, and then finally get the struts done in the following month. Otherwise, we're talking about an 800 plus bill. Lots of shit already now. Yeah, stock up on what you need. And then we have plenty of water that we bought. Oh yeah, when COVID's first started happening, we bought a lot of stuff then too. So we got tons of individual bottles, and I think a few gallons packages of water too. We don't have any of those food prepping things where, like Tim Pool was selling, or I don't know, maybe the Quartering. A whole bunch of people were selling those, and they're still hawking them out there. Maybe even louder with Crowder was selling them and pushing them. You know, where it's like it comes in like a 5-gallon bucket, and it's supposed to be like 2 weeks worth of food for one person, you know, and they're kind of expensive, I think. And it's basically just, to me, dry pasta, pancake mix. Well, you know, get yourself some bins when they're on sale, like after Christmas or after Halloween, and buy the stuff and pack them up yourself. You know, obviously you're not going to have fresh meat. I've heard of things called, and I guess it's not available too much in America, but it's real expensive. It's like canned bacon. I guess you can get it. They have it in Japan, but it's like for a 9-ounce can. I've heard it's like $30. I just watched a show on the video YouTube channel called Mashed. I'm like, okay, I recommend Mashed, except it got so liberal on the one video about Andrew Zimmerman. This is and I told him, I said, I'm disliking it because of this. You're going to go woke and you're going to go broke. Don't do it. You're going to piss off 50% of your audience. I don't care if you have 10 million viewers. You're still going to lose 1 to 2 million. And the rest might not unsub, but they'll just stop watching. All right. Thanks for being here again, Miss Strahl. I will see you in the next one. And anybody else watching in the future, please like, comment, share. I heard share is the big new thing to do to keep people up in the algorithms. I don't think I get sent out, but just to my subscribers. But definitely subscribe. Who is Andrew Zimmerman? He's a Food Network dude. That there was another one, Anthony Bourdain, who killed himself, but he used to eat a bunch of different stuff, like weird or exotic foods. He would eat like bugs and beef testicles and stuff. Or lamb testicles or elk testicles, whatever. Just a bunch of crazy things. He did it for like 13 years. I was culturally insensitive, they quote him as singing, using the phrase hole in the wall, and ethnic food is racist. Not BS, it's not racist. How do you describe a restaurant like in New York or Tokyo, or even like here where you basically, there's no windows in the place, right? It's a door, and like in New York, you might have a door that goes straight into a restaurant that's at ground level, but you have next to it a door that goes down to like the sub-basement or the basement, like for people's dwellings, flats, apartments, whatever. And then you might have one that goes, you know, up to the main part of the building. So you've got 3 stairways next to the door, and the restaurant basically opens into a countertop, and it's almost like a diner in a what do you call it? What is this? A van? No, a mobile home kind of thing. A railroad car, where it's basically a countertop with maybe 6 to 20 seats, and then 20 would be long and deep. But that's it. You got a countertop, kind of like I guess they do also at where's that place that? Well, they have tables too. What's that? Waffle place? Waffle House. Except they have tables. But I mean, if they got rid of that line of tables, they would be like that. So there's no windows in these things. You walk and you sit down, and basically there's one cook, maybe one cashier, hostess, waitress, whatever. I mean, hostess, you just sit where you want. But it is literally a hole in the wall. When you have no windows, that's what it is. And they have those in, like I said, Tokyo, New York, other places too. I mean, I can't name all the cities. Probably a lot of places in India. You know, some of the big cities like Delhi, Mumbai. So, you know, that is not racist. That's describing what it basically is. I found a restaurant in a basement once, I think they would have preferred bar and dinette though. Yeah, okay. So yeah, they're saying use the word hole in the wall as cultural insensitivity or racist. I mean, it's garbage. I called them out. I made 3 comments on that video about Andrew Zimmerman on Mashed. No. And I got some likes on it. I'm like, yeah, you go woke, you go broke, pal. I made 3 separate comments or more, maybe 4. I was really ticked at that. I'm like, don't ruin another place by letting your liberal things show. And, you know, they review places like they're mostly in like the 4 biggest liberal cities: D.C., New York, L.A., and Seattle. And it's like, hey, where to find the best fish restaurants or where to find the best burger joints? Not chains, but joints. But they do chains and they do all bunch of stuff. They're big. And they got another sister channel. I mean, if you go into their little things, who else they do, it's fine. They have, one of their titles is like, blah, 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 from worst to first. And I like that. Not from best to worst. I like the worst to first. And they changed it back to best to worst. I'm like, the worst to first was working for you guys. It rhymes. It has a good scheme to it. Anyhow, until the next time, guys, especially you, Miss Straw. So long, farewell, Avita Zing, good night. Thank you. They don't just try calling food trucks a greasy spoon. I hear that's passé now. You know, they are greasy spoons. Food trucks, whatever. Well, greasy spoon is any restaurant, I always thought. But yeah, it could be a food truck. So long, farewell, Avita Zing, good night. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless the United States. I will see you all in the next one. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Till then, bye-bye. Yep, see you around, Mr. Straw.